Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your August 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. Now, I am getting the energy here around a windfall. Maybe this is a legal situation, or you have been treated unfairly, or there was some sort of financial struggle. I'm getting that there was a difficulty when it comes to your career, or maybe a decision that was difficult to make, where Leo season, which is the majority of August, that is the time. So August is the time to really seal the deal here. And that's your first card out. I haven't seen what the other cards are, but I feel like there's a lucky break, a windfall. There is an opportunity to step into your power, into maybe a new role. Yeah, because you have the timing card at the bottom of the deck. It says it's time to profit here. So divine timing is at play for you, Aries. It's time to seize the moment, because a lot of you may have felt like you were going through a bit of a waiting period. Some of you may have even been laid off, or you may have been sitting on some sort of decision here, is what I'm getting. It would not surprise me at all to see the Two of Swords, possibly even the Lovers, because I feel like there's a choice that does need to be made, or maybe it already has been, but it's going to help you move forward for those of you that have felt a little bit stuck, maybe in a Hanged Man energy. So what are your other cards here? We have Treasure and we have Gears. Like I said, there's something quite significant coming from, some of the challenges that you've gone through, and it makes the bonus, or it makes the prize all the better, right? Just like if you haven't eaten a thing all day and you finally get to that meal at 5 p.m. at night, and it's all the better because you're extra hungry, but you also want to enjoy it. You don't want to inhale it. It could make you sick, and besides, you wouldn't taste it. So I feel like slow and steady, but also that there's flow here. I mean, you have the gears. There's also flow. Your plans are working. You're putting some sort of plan into motion, and you're going to reach the abundance. You're going to reach the treasure. And there's a new contract coming in for you at this time, is what I'm picking up on, Aries. New contracts. This can be a gift of money. It could be an inheritance for some of you. You've been stressing out about it, and that's what I was picking up. There's been some sort of financial struggle or challenge, because your first card out is the Eight of Swords, Eight of Air here. So there's been a feeling of trapped. I'm trapped. I'm not quite sure. How can I make the best decision for maybe my family? How can I partner up? Because you do have the partnering, and this is also choice. Like I said, there's some choices that are made or have been made here. Okay, Spirit saying that does go with we're doing a Celtic cross here, and I feel like part of what's crossing your path is new partnerships, but it's also consistency. You have the Seven of Wands, so staying consistent with efforts. You may find that someone you're working with is not as consistent as you would like them to be. Now we have the King of Justice showing up here, King of Air. He is someone who's very logical. This is you as well, I feel, in the deep past, where you are trying to be logical about situations. You're trying to, not trying, you don't have to try. You have this knack for intelligence, Aries. You are very intelligent. I feel like you are very logical. You're very experienced here. There's that Hanged Man with the Five of Pentacles. So that is the financial struggles of, feeling stuck. And that's why August is showing up as very significant. I do get the Strength card here again for you, but I see Three of Wands energy. So there is some form of movement showing up. We have the Six of Cups. It could even be an offer of the past. It could be a childhood dream. It could even be a goal that you've put on the back burner. Oh, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. That's in the near future for you. So you're leaving a legacy. You are working on your legacy. You're leaving it, but you feel conflicted, right? You feel conflicted because there has been some struggles or setbacks. Some of you, this may have to do with retirement as well. We're just getting all your cards out here, but there is the card of moving forward. So it's not the Three of Wands, but it's the Six of Swords. And then my other travel or moving forward card is the Eight of Cups. So I like that we're seeing some movement here showing up, and that shows up right in your environment. Hopes and fears, please. Oh, yes, that's a great one. And then outcome. What do we have for outcome for career? I feel like this is going to be Magician energy. I am getting something with manifesting or feeling good. Okay. We have the Four of Wands showing up. Four of Wands is a gorgeous energy of community and connectivity. It's also about structure, planning, foundation, and stability. And that was flipped up. I'm going to get one more with that energy. Spirit, what do we have, please? Okay. No. Oh, okay. We're going to go with just the flippers here. This one is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, there's another action, and it's the quickest action as well. So there is something that you've been working hard on, but you've been a little bit stuck, right? Back and forth. I feel like a choice or decision will be made here with that Two of Cups. So let's dive into your reading here. We have the seal the deal, business contracts, Aries, documents, gift of money. This could be clerical work, administrative work, writing. Some of you, it has to do with taxes, legalities. I'm seeing financial professionals possibly involved or paperwork involved. I'm also getting some of you could be shifting or altering the way that you do your taxes, your business, your paperwork, things of that nature. You could even be connecting to a new, maybe an app or a platform that helps you stay more organized. This could be, a scheduling app, or it could be, something online that does help you with time management, or you could be signing some e-documents, things of that nature. I'm also getting marketing research. Some of you are doing, your work online. You could work remotely. Technology is showing up here for you. I also see that whatever you are creating, whatever new contracts are showing up, this is a contract that will be here for quite some time because you have staying put. So this is an energy here that is in it for the long haul, is kind of what I'm picking up on. Okay, there's the golden seal here. It's been burned and it's been stamped and it's been molded. There's something here about, sticking around. So if this is a new person coming on board, I feel like they will be here for a while. If this is some sort of communication that has to do with money. So some of you, maybe you've applied for disability, you've applied for some sort of insurance, you've applied for, there's something here about applying, or maybe it's applying your efforts. I feel like you're going to see that this benefits you or helps you, maybe even the rest of your time here on earth. Yeah, I like this. It's long term. And yeah, it makes sense because you have the Ten of Pentacles showing up here. And the Ten of Pentacles in your near future does talk about, long-term goals. It talks about financial security, stability. This is the card of retirement. It is about reaching those goals and maybe even re-evaluating some future plans. But I feel like whatever you are setting in stone, because this does remind me of like a stone type of energy, whatever you're setting in stone in the next few months, specifically Leo season, really has the ability to grow, to multiply. Now we have the gears showing up for you, Aries. This is money flowing, hard work, you putting your plans into motion. For some of you, it's building a team. It could be building a business, building reputation, building an online platform, because I am getting technology here. They're showing me the inner workings of like a computerized system or a technological system, some sort of electronical system as well. Some of you could even be creating or coming up with your own form of app or application, or you're building something. You could even be a coder. Okay, you could work in some sort of security or maybe cyber security. You could be like amping up on some sort of cybersecurity, or you're protected. I have to say that I feel like you're protected here. And the reason why as well is because I see this insurance showing up. And we'll get there here in a moment into this pile, but there's something here about you being protected, Aries. And I also feel like some of you could even be working in security of some way, security guard. I'm getting trafficking. So it could be that maybe you're an air traffic control man, or it could be that you are wanting more traffic to come through a website, something of that nature. Some of you are brick and mortar business owners and you want more foot traffic is what I'm picking up on here as well. Whatever direction you are headed in or you've been building upon, I see that you've already built some form of platform. For a lot of you, this isn't a brand new thing. You've either had this idea for a while, you've been implementing it here and there, you've been learning about it, but you have the treasure, and the treasure is about, not having to worry about finances. It's literally the 10 of Pentacles energy. Having money in reserve, having excess, having enough for you and your family, and to spread and share the growth. Some of you could be executives, okay? Executive assistants, executive of state, executive of a property here. This could also be sales and finances, real estate, planning. It could be hidden talents coming to fruition here. It could even be some long lost money that maybe you didn't even know about. I feel like, this could be some sort of bond that grows, or it could be land that accumulates, growth over time. This could be an account that you forgot about. I just feel like this is something you've sat aside and you haven't really looked at it. You haven't touched. This could even be retirement, things of that nature, but there's a lot of treasure here. You see the pearls, you see the diamonds, you see the gold, you see the silver. There's a lot. And perhaps gold is significant. I'm getting gold, or even some of you, this could be, crypto. It can be stocks, things of that nature. It's not just one thing. For those of you that are living paycheck to paycheck, I feel like there's new contracts coming in that are going to help you implement a new strategy towards your long-term goals. But for a lot of you, I don't see you living paycheck to paycheck. I really feel like you are making some choices, or you have been strategic with the King of Swords around your money. You've been smart around money. And if you haven't, I feel like, again, there's new strategies coming in that are going to help you long-term. And we have the Watch card with the swords. Okay, there's another choice. And that's that Two of Swords I was picking up on here as well is, there's law. It says law here, law and order. It could have been a pay cut, defense. Some of you may have even been fired or let go. But what I'm picking up on, because this is the card behind the Watch, is breakthroughs, right? It's breakthroughs. And that's why the Watch is coming up saying this is the time that you finally are getting clear on a new direction, or you finally feel like your head's out of the clouds in some way, shape, or form. You see things maybe even before others. A lot of you are very gifted, very intuitive, very talented, but you also use your logical mind. I'm getting here, you are really good with either legalities or understanding the infrastructure or the inner workings of a system here with the gears, because I was getting the inner workings. There's something that you understand in quite detail, and people honor you. They respect you for it. Okay. And I feel whatever you have to offer, you could be ready to launch. Yeah. Ready to launch, because in the past, it almost felt like it wasn't quite ready, or the timing was off, or you didn't have the right people, or financially something wasn't set up. But I feel like the time is now. All right, what do we have here from this deck? We have the insurance card. Some of you may even be switching insurance policies. There could be an insurance claim. Some of you may be receiving some sort of, refund here. You could be saving money, but I'm also getting protection. You are protected here. And yeah, and maybe because that security energy is coming in, it's like you can trust in this. This is secured. This is sealed. This is a contract where it's not going anywhere. And some of you may feel like it could be, life changing even for some of you. We have sales, selling. I love this energy because you can do so many things with the selling energy. I mean, this could be selling your goods, your services, your products. It could be selling, items from a juice bar or, a restaurant here. I'm also getting real estate. I feel like you are coming up with a lot of different ideas. And I also see something with taxes or looking at, the inner workings of maybe business details, or you could be hiring a professional to help you understand some things. Yeah, I'm also getting spa. Some of you Aries may be opening up some sort of spa, or maybe it's a wellness bar. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, like a wellness bar, or you could be, a business owner, but you offer a la carte. Maybe you offer Reiki, you offer massage, you offer, a workshop, you sell some items online. Maybe it's candles, bath bombs. I mean, whatever it is here for you. But if you're thinking about selling something, I feel really good about this time. Maybe some of you sell insurance. All right, we're repairing some credit, or we are looking to fix things, maybe even refinance. This may have to do with a home. Okay, you could be updating, upgrading. Maybe you work in construction, you work in maybe rebuilding. I'm getting like general contractors, things of that nature. Maybe you're thinking about doing some repair work on your home. It could be physical, but it could also be a rebranding or a facelift around a business or around your, reputation, your resume. I feel like you're pulling out the loose ends, pulling out the nails that are duds here, and you are starting fresh. There is a fresh energy, but you're still using the same board, the same platform, because there's plenty of good wood, right? You're just pulling out what's not working. And this could even be some patterns. This could be beliefs. We do have unexpected expenses showing up. Okay, so we have unexpected expenses. It may have to do with a car, and I'm also getting you're protected. So maybe some of you are getting new wheels, but it's a little bit more than you wanted, or perhaps you're getting a vehicle fixed. I'm getting like new tires, carburetor. Yeah, some of you, there could be a big fix. I just have to put that out there. But because we're repairing something, maybe a house on the house. Okay, that could be part of it. Maybe a refrigerator, stove, washer, dryer, something of that nature needs fixing. And it is an unexpected expense here, but I feel like you could shop around. Spirit is saying shop around for the best deal, because you do have, sale showing up here, female or male, doesn't matter. Some of you could even be shopping for, for an event. There could be an important event, a meeting, a work trip. Maybe it's personal, maybe it's professional, but I do see you shopping around or looking for the best deal. If that is your style, I feel like you could really come out on top. And that may be part of that research that I was getting as well. And you may seal the deal and say, yes, this is the house I want to buy, or this is the car, or this is the electronic, or whatever it may be. Make sure you're looking around and doing your due diligence. We do have some entrepreneurs here. Okay, I see that some of you are business owners, and even though you may have felt a little bit stuck and you were unsure which way to go, I do feel like there's some new contracts coming in, new ideas, maybe even new resources of money that help you move forward. But ultimately, keep moving on your dream. Keep moving forward. Stay consistent, because you're going to hit that 10 of Pentacles, because I also see the King of Pentacles here for you as well as the King of Wands. I believe the King of Wands is in your energy. I thought I seen him. Maybe it's just double kings. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands here. So you are taking action towards your passions, towards your dreams. And for those of you that may work in the corporate world or maybe even retired, we'll look at that here in a moment. But I do see that you are on the search. You're on the hunt. Maybe you're looking for something new because it says we're hiring. And I feel like you want to build, right? I mean, who doesn't? We all want to build with that credit there. But I feel like this is building that treasure chest, adding to it. And for some of you, the only way to do that is to go for that promotion or go get that degree or, look for a higher paying job, whatever it may be for you. But I feel like there is a job search here and you could be sealing the deal. And then we do have the new assets here, new wheels. This could be a company vehicle. It could be someone maybe in sales, they shop for the company. If you are someone who does the buying, okay, if you work for someone and you do the buying, maybe of office supplies or supplies of whatever kind, I feel like you may be guided to look elsewhere or use a new vendor, use a new company to help you because you could save money or they could save you money. Yeah, because that's what I'm getting is saving and working with new people that both of you can benefit. Yeah, both of you can benefit here. So starting off, we have the 8 of Swords. Some of you may have felt trapped. You felt restricted here. This could be a mental block for some of you. Okay, mentally, the mind can really wreak havoc. And what I'm getting with the King of Swords is for some of you, you've been doing something for so long, you can almost do it with your eyes closed, right? Yeah, you can almost do it with your eyes closed, but does it make you happy? Or do you feel restricted? Do you feel trapped? Like you've been doing it for so long that you don't know anything different? Or it can even be that you're ready to open up your belief system to a whole new way of doing things that may be more up to date with the times or technology or learning or growing, because I do see some sort of growth or education involved here, or training or learning. Doesn't mean that you're going back to school, but I feel like you are hitting the goal or wanting to work smarter, not harder. And in order to do that, we have to be open to new ways of doing things than maybe we did 20 years ago or even 20 months ago. Things are changing at such a rapid pace, but I feel like you are very intelligent. I mean, your mind is like this, Aries. You have those gears. You're constantly dreaming up new ideas. Now, what's crossing your path is 7 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. This is connections. This is choices. This is, partnerships. Can I rely on this partnership? Should I continue moving forward with where I'm at here? But I feel like where you're at is a little bit stuck, right? Recent past, we have the Hanged Man and the 5 of Pentacles. You're not getting out of something what you fully could. It's like squeezing a lime to go into your water, right? But you only get a little bit of that lime because you've only squeezed it a little bit. You didn't really get in there and get all that you could out of it. And I feel like even though it may have been difficult, right? Because limes can be sour, they can be sour, but they're so good for you. And I feel like the lime represents some sort of challenge or stuck or blockage that you have went through, but now you're going in and you're really giving it a good squeeze and you're saying, okay, I'm going to use up all the drops here because this is going to put me in a healthier new way of seeing things or doing things. And 7 of Wands showing up here is about standing up for your beliefs, non-conforming, you having the upper hand in a situation, even if it requires you to go the distance and choose to work with others or choose to move forward with people who do share your vision, share your dream, those that really want to grow with you. And they know that it's worth fighting for a common cause, something that infuses passion, right? It infuses inspiration. And I feel like you may not have felt like you had that team support, or, you felt, because it's showing up as a blockage here. You felt like you didn't know what direction to take here, but because you may have even felt defenseless. You may have felt pressure. You may have felt like you were on guard, or, your defenses were up, because you can see that these two fish, they're going in the opposite direction, right? But there is this moment here where they can come back around, and maybe that shows up in a new person or a new company, a new energy. But the Two of Cups showing up here says there's important partnerships that are entering into your world. This is soul contracts. This could be new legal contracts. I do feel like there's someone here on your side, or if it felt like they weren't on your side, I feel like you are shifting gears here, and you will attract, or you are attracting helpful people or helpful partnership that can grow with you. This could even be a mentor, a teacher, a leader, a healer, someone who can really help you get to this treasure in some way, shape, or form, okay? It could be a real estate. I'm getting real estate for some of you. For others of you, it could be a legal matter, someone of law, someone who thinks very rationally as well. But we do have the King of Pentacles here in your hopes and fears. So I feel when it comes to money, and you've had to really stand in your strength, this can be showcasing your strengths as well to a partner, to let them know that you have what it takes to in a way win them over, or not win them over, but they may have a lot of people. What stands out here? And that's what you're showcasing, your gifts, your talents. You stand out, and they see that, and they may be coming back around. And there could be a second interview because they like what they see, but they've only seen just a squeeze of the juice. And something comes back around here, and I feel like they're able to see the full potential. That may be that lemon analogy. So what's below you, Aries, is the King of Swords. King of Swords is someone who's very clever, knowledgeable, someone who will share what he's learned, share his beliefs with others. He is a go-getter. He is very great at communicating with others. And I feel when you have this energy within you, you're a straight shooter, Aries. You tell it like it is, but I also feel like you are not interested in games or fantasy. You want to do what works, right? What works. You don't want to spend so much time on or in an area where it just feels very foggy or hazy, or there's indecisiveness. That's not the energy that you're putting out there. You want to hit goals. And if there are distractions, or it feels like that's not part of, what's going to take you to get there, I feel like you are someone who says, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to move in that direction. Yeah, you're a straight shooter, Aries. What's going on in your recent past? We do have the Hanged Man with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles can be money or health concerns or issues. It can be job changes, job loss. For some of you, it can even feel like you're left out in the cold a bit in the recent past. Now, if I'm going to see the Five of Pentacles, I'd much rather see it in the past, right? So you could be recovering. For some of you, you quite literally were hung up. You couldn't work due to maybe health reasons, or you were stuck financially. You were not growing. There could have been a complete standstill. Maybe for some of you, there was a job loss, and you've been in that limbo or hanged man period for quite some time. And what's coming in here is the Six of Cups. What's coming in above you? This is the potential. The potential is for kindness and to open the heart up to stability, harmony, problem solving. This is also second chances, right? Six of Cups is the card of second chances. And some of you, you may be yearning or longing for the simple life, right? You want to enjoy the time that you have here on earth, right? And even if you're 30 years old or 60 years old, it's like you are longing for simplicity. I mean, I feel like we all are at times, and this can be about reactivating a childhood dream within you. It could be a second chance at, life, a second chance in your career. I just feel like you are bringing about a sense of simplicity, but it requires a mind shift, right? It requires that mind shift because like I said, you may have been in a profession or doing something for quite some time, Aries, and you're moving on to financial abundance, I see, but also it may be that you don't have to work so darn hard because now plans have been activated. They've been put into motion. If you're a business owner, right? Or if you have employees or if you have people that work underneath you, because I do see, king status here. So you could be someone who is heavily sought after, or, you inspire others in some way. You could be a king or a queen in your line of work. I feel like you deserve some time off. And it says here, time off on the gears if you've been really wanting to shift things up a bit. But for those of you that are ready to embrace and ready for action, if you've been stuck in that hangman energy, I mean, if you've already taken that time off and you're thinking, Mel, I just need to get back to work, right? I need to contribute to my treasure here. I feel like there is a second offer or a second chance coming back in here. We have the 10 of Pentacles showing up in your near future. 10 of Pentacles is long-term goals, inheritance, financial security, wealth. Some of you could be working with a wealth advisor of some sort, or you could be looking at family wills, inheritances, things of that nature, things that help you long-term. And you could be readjusting some contracts. Okay, yeah, readjusting contracts. You could be looking into new accounts where you get the best bang for your buck type of energy here. 10 of Pentacles is also about paying off debt. And yeah, you see that with the credit repair. So some of you could even be paying off a car. You could be paying off some sort of expense that you've had. And it does free you up to put that money towards something else. All right. I like this 10 of Pentacles coming in. I mean, this is the card of privilege. It is most people's dreams here on earth. It is having all that you need, having a surplus, having abundance to live comfortably here in the material world. So choices and changes that you are making now have to do with your material world and your long-term growth, Aries. What's showing up in your environment? 5 of Wands, a little bit of competition, a little bit of, collaboration needed and required. And that may be why you're making a choice to move in a new direction, because there could be some sort of opposing views, lack of leadership. There could be debates. This can be needing to work together, but there's so much competition, so much criticism that you may be wanting to step away from it, but you know that it's part of your duty or part of your, I don't love the word duty, but I was getting that with the 7 of Wands. I mean, some of you, it's like it's your duty to not give up and to help bring balance or collaboration to something that could feel quite intense or quite heavy. And maybe that balance requires you to stand up for a cause, or it requires you to help the underdog in some way, or for you to really show up in your power with this 5 of Wands. So what's going on in the environment is, oh, okay, so you're moving on to calmer waters. Yeah, you don't want to be a part of this, I feel. It's almost as if you've been pulled into it. You've been a little bit of that monkey in the middle. Or you've seen the destruction, you've seen the conflict going on. And 6 of Swords says you may be wanting to bring conflict resolution, whether by leaving a situation or coming up with new scenarios to help people get out of troubled waters, right? You have the King of Swords in your archetype, in your characteristics. So you have a brilliant mind, Aries, and I feel like you have some ideas that either you are implementing that could help you, okay, or this could be new contracts that get you out of, troubled waters, or others. You have a brilliant mind. You know what works, but I feel like you also, other people are asking you, they're asking you, how can we move forward? You may be a mentor, a guide, a coach to others in need, professionally or even in your personal life. It doesn't mean that you have to make a money doing that, but for some of you, you do, and you're really good at it. What's showing up in your hopes and fears? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to reach the King of Pentacles, King of Earth, because he contributes. He is sitting there at that table of the 10 of Pentacles. And so we're seeing collaborations. We're seeing the pieces fitting together, but at times it does feel like you don't have the right partnerships or the right people, but you're getting there, even if it feels like it's baby steps. Now, the King of Pentacles can be big boss energy, someone who focuses on their success, on their money, on their stability, on their growth. You've worked your way to the top. I feel like you have worked your way to some sort of top tier is what I'm getting. And now you may be wanting, again, like the simple life, or not to work as hard, to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. For a lot of you, you could be nearing or heading towards retirement, or maybe even wanting to retire early. Yeah, some of you, this is early retirement. And I feel like you are really hitting some strides, and it feels like it comes in all at once. So if you've been hanging around, maybe you've had these bills to pay, you wanted to pay this debt off, you've had this dream or milestone. I almost feel like it all comes kind of rushing in. Isn't that how it works sometimes? Is, everything, you don't hear about anything for a while and then it all comes in quickly. I kind of get that for you. And then the hopes your final outcome is the Messenger of Fire. That is the Knight of Wands in this deck. And we have the Four of Fire, Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is 11-11 energy. You may be seeing 11s. You may be seeing ones. Ones are the start of new beginnings, right? It's leadership, courage. It's thyself. It's also about gifts. Ones in tarot, the aces, are all about gifts that show up for you to do what you will. If you want to open that gift, the potential is there. And who doesn't want to open a gift, right? And I feel like you're taking action. Four of Wands is celebratory energy. It's hitting a milestone. It can be an award, a ceremony. It can be graduation. It can be communal achievement where other people are, part of some sort of celebration or happiness. This could even be a new business, right? Or getting a business off the ground. Yeah, it may not be new because fours have already created a sense of stability, but you could be branching off and there could be celebratory energy because you're expanding. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of expansion here for you, Aries. But there's action and it's coming in quick. Let's get a timing card for you because we do have the watch, but let's take a look at timing and see what's showing up for you. When Spirit, can we get a sneak peek at the 10 of Pentacles here for timing? I mean, that can be slow moving, but yeah, patience required. As I said, slow moving with the 10 of Pentacles, but I also feel something quite quick. Yeah, look at that. As they said, look at the bottom. In a few days even, there could be some new soul contracts, legal contracts, physical, contracts here with people, places, or things or companies that actually help you build this, 10 of Pentacles. Patience, and that's part of the Hanged Man, is a little bit of patience here as well, but we do see that things are coming in, and I feel like you're going to be in a better place, definitely a better place financially. All right, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle regarding your abundance and your prosperity. A change in the winds, absolutely. There's a change in the wind here. It's card 12. And guess what card 12 is? As soon as I seen this, the words, a change in the wind, before I even seen the number, they were highlighting the Hanged Man, and 12 is the Hanged Man energy. So for those of you that have felt, distracted or stuck on a situation, or you've been ready for change, it's coming. Hanged Man is also Pisces energy. Pisces could be significant. Some of you may have Pisces in your chart, but this is a sense that unseen change has been initiated. It's preparation, right? Awareness that plans, maybe they're not on firm ground, but I feel like things are changing for the higher good here and you're protected. Feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. Because we are, humans, we're souls having a human experience, and it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. And I do see that there has been some resistance to this change. And it says here, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but here's one thing you're certain of, that things aren't, that they're meant to change. Change is the only constant. And that's what I see here is some sort of change of perspective is what I would say here for you. There's a big perspective shift with this Hanged Man, with this change in the winds. Circumstances may not be in your control, right? All will be well, even better, actually. It says that, even better. So trust. We're going to read the reversal just because we did have two cards, the Seven of Wands, which can at times feel defenseless, or it feels like our guard is up because we may not love the people that we're working with or the energies around us. But let's see what this is all about. There are conditions in your life that may have been brewing. Maybe they currently are, or maybe they will, that we don't have control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable. And it's for the best. Even if the storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. Absolutely. I'm getting that here for you. So for those of you who've been in that patient energy, or you have felt stuck in some way, shape, or form, there's change brewing, and it may require a complete foundational shift, because you're going here from the King of Air, which, I mean, all of the kings, all of the queens in the upright are very powerful. They have their own characteristics, their own traits. But when I see that there is a characteristic quality and a shift that takes place from one king to another king, female or male, it doesn't matter. Kings are action oriented. They take action, masculine energy. Some of you, yes, you could be male, but a lot of you females could be stepping into your masculine as well. And I see that you're shifting through some of your beliefs into more of a, all right, let's make it happen, instead of just dreaming this up, instead of, thinking that this is the only way to do things, which sometimes the King of Swords can, right? He's opening up to trying new things here in the earthly realm, and he's balancing, as above, so below, the spiritual and the physical. So that's really good. You are making a lot of progress here. Let's get a message from your spirit animals. And at this time, Aries, I just ask if you can, we're going to do a little meditation for you to connect to your animal guides. I ask if you can close your eyes, if you're able to. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice big inhale. Hold it for a few seconds. And release with a nice big sigh. And I want you to tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be a pet that's crossed over the rainbow bridge. One that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors. Or maybe even have at your home by your side as we speak. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your animals. If you've seen one or more than one, drop them in the comment section below to be entered into the free reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, what do we have here for your animals, Aries? What do we have? Oh, okay, bottom of the deck, we have Grasshopper. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. And I do see that there are some changes that will require your faith, but you're protected. You're protected and divinely directed here. Okay, so you have a few that came out. We have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, use your mind wisely. And you are going to, because remember, you have the King of Swords, and he is someone who's very logical and uses his mind for the greater good and to manifest from, a place of high vibrational frequency as well. So use your mind wisely, because our minds can be very powerful conduits. We can use the mind to destroy, right, when we take action on it, or we can do it to build up. And I feel like you are building up towards your dreams, but you're trusting in change instead of resisting it, which is key. We have Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Beautiful. Turkey Spirit. So there is a lot of gratitude. There's a lot of blessings coming in here. A community of people. This always reminds me of Thanksgiving here in the U.S. A lot of us celebrate Thanksgiving. Some of you are vegetarians or vegans as well. So of course, don't eat meat. But I feel like this has to do more with the energy of blessings and community and support and helping uplift and raise the planet through your vibrations. Some of you could be 47, 61, 24, 31, 58, or 42. Now we have Electric Eel. Bring your ideas to life. That's what I meant between the King of Swords and King of Pentacles. There is something here about your ideas, bringing them to life, bringing them to, fruitful abundance with that treasure card. So Eel says it's time. It's time to act upon those ideas. Some of you, it may be letting go of old ways of doing things. Groundhog Spirit says, let go. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of what is frozen or what is ready to, melt. It reminds me of, Groundhog's Day when, we're coming out of winter, going into the spring season here in the Northern Hemisphere. And I feel like you are asked to let go of the old to make way for new. You have Stag, take the lead. Ooh, I love this. So yeah, you are being asked and guided to take the lead, step up into how you want to live your best life. Take a leap of faith required. And then lastly, your message is from Otter. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Otters represent playfulness, connection, and it literally is that Two of Cups energy. And that is centrally located right here, that Two of Cups, right? So you're never alone. And I feel like there is help. There's playfulness. There is, abundance, community, support here, and love showing up for you. Love for what you do, passion projects, working with people who share a vision. This says that you don't have to go through your current situations all by yourself, because you're co-creating with another and your biggest manifesting partner, which is Spirit. All right. Let's get one last final message for you. Again, drop in the comment section below. We're going to get a message from a new Oracle deck I was just gifted. Thank you so much, Angela Rose. Any decks that you see will all be listed in the description box in all the videos at any given time. You can find them in the description box. We have Share Your Voice. And we also have clarity. When you have the wisdom to know what you don't like, you discover what you do like. Dream of what your best life would feel, look, and be like. If it is on your heart, it is meant for you. Beautiful message there. And we see that there's crystals here and something is becoming crystal clear to you. It may not be that you have clarity around the steps and how to get there, but you have this inner knowing within you that you are protected, that you are taken care of and supported, and to keep moving this path without, with least resistance. I don't want to say without, because sometimes there always feels like there's a bit of resistance, but the more you can embrace change and follow that guidance, the better off. And lastly, we have share your voice. The world is ready and excited to hear what you have to say. You have a message and your voice matters. It is loving to yourself and to others to speak your truth. Share your voice. Whatever that may mean for you, Aries, it is time. So that is what I have for your career reading, August 2024. It starts now. Whatever this new soul contract is, a physical contract, legal contract, whatever it is showing up, it's something deep, right? I would say a soul contract, but you could see it showing up physically because we have a lot of pentacles here and we have the best pentacles, right? King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. That's leading to, your abundance, your treasure, whatever this treasure is for you. And even though it's been a little bit of a TikTok game, a little bit of, pause, reflect, patience, you're getting there, and Spirit is so proud of you, and you should be so proud of you, Aries. You've come a long way. Share your voice and head towards that vision. That is what I have. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the reading, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Do drop your power animals in the comment section below, Aries. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. Lots of love.